You can't drive safely if you are impaired. That's why it is illegal everywhere to drive under the influence of drugs and alcohol. According to study, 55% of people involved in serious or fatal road accidents tested positive for drugs or alcohol. This is the story of Carlos Rodriguez, also known as Haffy. He is a badass guy from Miami, Florida. He became famous for his half head, and head has a bizarre shape because we haven't seen such a head before. Carlos was not born like this. He was a normal person with a full head until the age of 14. However, after a drug and alcohol spree, he stole a car and got into a freak accident that left him half head. Doctors did their best to save his life, but they needed to cut away half of flesh and bones to help Carlos survive the horrific accidents. After the procedure, he maintains most of his mental functions and still able to do pretty much everything just like before, despite the fact that the accident left him half head. Carlos is still very blessed to get a second chance in life because not everyone can survive that horrific accident and can still function normally. Some believe the reason why there was not much damage in his cognitive skill and memory is because the accident happened at his young age. There's a theory that the remaining brain areas adapt and stand in for the missing parts, so the person can still function fairly normally. He narrated in an interview from Bell News, "I was with a cousin and a friend stole the car. There was a near-fatal car accident. As the speed was too fast, we lost control of the car and crashed. I was barred out on drugs. I was driving and I hit a pole and flew out the front window and landed on my head." Carlos also gave warning message on YouTube, showing his head to the camera and said, "And this is how the old boy has come out. That is why it is not good drinking and driving or drugness sick and driving. It is no good, kids." According to National Institute of Health, illegal drugs can cause drowsiness and can impair cognitive functions, while alcohol can reduce coordination, concentration, ability to track moving objects, and reduce response to emergency driving situations, as well as difficulty steering and maintaining lane position. In spite of what happened to him, it seems like Carlos never learned his lesson well. He admits that he still smokes a lot of drugs. In a bizarre tirade, he accused the former president of the United States, Barack Obama, of doing the same. He said, "This is what I do daily, burn a steak." Obama is the president of y'all United States, and he smokes. Expletive has the whole White House growing. In 2010, Carlos was arrested for soliciting a prostitute. His mugshots from the arrest even went viral. Many people thought it was just a hoax. But after posting his video talking about his life, it turned out to be true. And in 2016, he was again arrested for attempted murder after he set his mattress on fire, which he put his neighbor's lives at risk. Carlos was also charged with first-degree arson along with the felony attempted murder charges, and his mental health was questioned by the judge in his trial.